Hey guys, welcome to part two. As before, you won't be seeing my ugly mug because my phone doesn't want to. It won't like rotate the camera while I'm recording. Why? I don't bloody know. So anyway, let's start with part two, my second shelf. All right. So first we have Agent Cody Banks with Hilary Duff and Frankie Muniz. Don't know why I said almost like Kimberly J. Brown. I'm having a brain fart. So yeah. I'm human. It happens. Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London. Air Bud, the first one where he plays basketball. Let's see. Yeah, let's do them one at a time. American Pie. American Pie 2. Yeah, there. American Wedding. American Union. Please make a real American Pie 5 with the original cast. Not a fifth fucking spin-off movie that was so pointless. Anyway. Austin Powers trilogy. And speaking of, I have read the cast actually want to do the American Pie 5, so please make it. Honestly. The original 4 Batman movies. And now I can honestly say, hey, Michael Keaton's coming back for the Flash movie. And so is Ben Affleck. Please let there be a Batman meets Batman scene. I mean, jeez. After Days of Future Past and No Way Home, the Flash movie has no excuse not to give us a Batman meets Batman scene. Seriously. Batman Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. Oh, and also Batman Beyond the movie, I guess. Batman Superman World's Finest. Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. Batman Begins in the Dark Knight. Let's see. Back to the Future trilogy. Batman Under the Red Hood. Batman The Dark Knight Rises. Or The Dark Knight Rises, no Batman in the title. Batman The Dark Knight Returns, parts 1 and 2. I eventually want to get the deluxe edition on Blu-ray. Eventually, but I'm not really holding out hope on whether or not I get it. The Blade Trinity, and here's something I would like to say to everyone, but because all the media and everything, when Black Panther came out, was saying, oh, it's Marvel's first black superhero. No, it wasn't. It actually, that distinguished honor goes to Blade. And I'm not trying to knock Black Panther or anything. And speaking of, it's sad that Chadwick Boseman died when he did. And again, I'm not trying to knock Black Panther, but the whole idea of trying to say, oh, Black Panther was Marvel's first black superhero is kind of bullshit. But it is what it is. And I've heard things about Wakanda Forever that it is a good tribute to Boseman. I haven't seen it yet, but it's just what I've heard. The Bourne trilogy. Jason Bourne. I do not own Bourne Legacy because Damon is not in that movie, so I don't bother owning it. He's only in the movie through pictures and maybe archive footage. That's about it. Because Legacy takes place during Ultimatum. Bruce Almighty. Captain America the First Avenger. Winter Soldier. Again, sorry for the glare. I just have the flashlight thing on so you guys can see these. Charlie St. Cloud. The Chucky 5 movies or 6 movie set. I do not own Cult or the first season of the show, but I have seen the show, and I actually liked seeing Andy and Kyle together. That was really cool. The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, you will see some DVDs in here that are like from the World of Wrestling Entertainment, because I used to be heavy into WWE as a kid. Daredevil. I have both the theatrical and the director's cut in the set. Yeah, I kind of made like my own combo pack of it. Doom. Dracula Untold. Dread. Where's my fucking sequel, damn it? The Tim Story Fantastic Four movies. I really like these movies. I think they were unfairly bashed when they came out, but I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion. I'm just saying I like the movies. Garfield 1 and 2, Tale of Two Kitties. Ghost Rider, theatrical cut, and Spirit of Vengeance. I'm not really a fan of Spirit of Vengeance because, contrary to what David Goyer says, it diverts heavily from the first movie. Green Lantern. All right, guys. So let's see. We got Gridiron Gang with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who is now DC's Black Adam, which I have also not seen that yet. Jim Carrey's Grinch. Oh, speaking of Black Adam, Henry Cavill is back as Superman. Awesome. And I think Rock's trying to do like a Superman Black Adam movie, which would be pretty awesome if you ask me. Green Lantern, or not Green Lantern, but Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Why the hell did I see Green Lantern? I'm stupid. Hannibal Rising, Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, Part 2, Incredibles. For whatever reason, this movie's glitching. I don't know why, but maybe I used to watch it a lot, I guess. Incredible Hulk, Indiana Jones collection, all 4 movies. James Mangold is directing 5, so I'm interested to see what he does with it. Because I've liked both the Wolverine and Logan, so I'm curious to see what James Mangold does with Indiana Jones. Spielberg, I think, is still a producer though, which is really cool. But I think Spielberg stepped down because he wanted to give somebody else a chance to direct, which I think is great. The Iron Man trilogy, Jumper with Hayden Christensen, who they did bring back for the Obi-Wan show, which I haven't seen yet, but I hear it's good, Liar Liar, Looney Tunes Back in Action, which for me is the closest to a Space Jam sequel. I have not seen New Legacy, and based on what I heard, I don't want to. The Mask, Me, Myself, and Irene, the Men in Black trilogy, and no, you will not see Men in Black International here because I don't own it. Monsters Inc. The first 8 Nightmare on Elm Street movies with Robert Englund. The remake with Jackie Earle Haley. Percy Jackson, Lightning Thief, and Sea of Monsters. Sorry for the blur. God, I wish they completed that series. But I get why. The kids are getting older. Perks being a wallflower. Sorry, guys. Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, and no, you will not see On Stranger Tides or Dead Men Tell No Tales. I do not own them. Real Steel, RoboCop, and I do have the remake in this because I put them both in the same case. First 7 Saw movies, Scooby-Doo meets Batman, the 4 live action films, series of unfortunate events. I have seen at least the first season of the show. I liked it, but I hated the reveal at the end. Because through the first season, they make you think that Will Arnett and Kobe Smulders are supposed to be the Baudelaire parents, but it's revealed in the end they're not, and I hated that. 17 again. Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. I have these on Blu-ray and the double pack that I showed earlier. And that Blu-ray actually is the version with Jared Harris redubbing the first movie, which is honestly why I bought one of the reasons why I bought the Blu-ray. Shrek. Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, Shrek Forever After, Space Jam, Spider-Man, the original, 3, which I think is kind of underrated and underappreciated. Homecoming. Spy Kids trilogy, all 3 of them. And no, I don't have all the time in the world. I got rid of it. The Star Trek Kelvin trilogy. Yeah. I really hope they make a 4th one. There's talks of one. The WandaVision director was supposed to do it, but I think he's doing the Fantastic Four movie now, and so they have to get a new director, I guess. The Star Wars prequel trilogy, DVDs. My despecialized edition my friend Brian gave me. All right, now we're on the last rack, I should call it. Star Wars Episode 4, my limited edition, my 2006 limited edition. Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back limited edition. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi limited edition. And no, you will not see any of the Disney Wars movies because I don't really care for those movies. I think I made that point very clearly in videos. Stuart Little 1 and 2. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Thor the Dark World. I rewatched this recently. It's not bad. I mean, I get why people call it one of the weaker MCU movies, but I didn't think it was terrible. The Total Recall remake. Toy Story trilogy, 3 of my favorite movies ever. I recently saw Lightyear. I thought it was okay. It doesn't beat the trilogy, obviously, and I have yet to see Toy Story 4. Transformers trilogy. I eventually want to pick up Bumblebee, eventually. 12 Rounds. The Underworld movies. I do not own Awakening or Blood Wars, because if you ask me, they were just a poor excuse to bring Kate Beckinsale back. The Walking Tall with The Rock. WrestleMania 27. Again, like I said, I used to be a fan of WWE growing up. And let's see. X-Men. X2, X-Men United. X-Men The Last Stand. X-Men Origins Wolverine. X-Men First Class. The Wolverine. And then X-Men Days of Future Past. The Road Cut. All right, guys, that's my updated collection in about subbed up at 2 videos. And so hope you guys enjoyed that. Good day.